Hello, welcome to another vlog. I don't have my headphones on today because certain things have happened previously. Mainly that I accidentally spilled alcohol onto my keyboard, so it doesn't work properly anymore. I cannot type B with the B or N key. I have to use the onboard keyboard for that. Or, as I have been doing, if I clear away the wires, it's not actually plugged in because I've got using my external keyboard, which is actually splash proof, so I can put all the alcohol I want in it, as long as it's not all at once, because if I dip it in alcohol it won't work, but if I spill it on it will be fine. I don't have it currently plugged in because, as quite often happens, I have run out of USB ports. That's the word I wanted. So whoops. I've got Steam on my external hard drive because I got too many games. Can't store it all on my laptop. Whoops again. So I've got that plugged in. I've got my mouse, USB wireless mouse, and I've got my webcam. I've got 3 USB ports, 3 USB things plugged in, and my keyboard is another USB. Can't use that. Not typing that I need it. Oh well. Anyway, what's been happening this week? A lot, actually. Finished exams last week, which fantastic. I did not do one on Sunday for a very specific reason. E3 is happening right now. No, sorry, not now. They're sleeping. I'm quite far ahead of them in terms of time. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning over there in LA. It's 2 o'clock now as I'm recording it. I've been fascinated by it a whole lot, tunnel vision, everything, and I didn't want to do anything until after all the presentations were over because I wanted to talk about them. First E3 I've actually watched, by the way. In terms of actually what is at E3, oh, so good. I'm going to watch them all now. I'm going to watch all E3s from now onwards because, they're so good. If we talk about them quickly individually, first one to come on was EA. Terrible. Well, in terms of the games that they support, that they've done, I'm sure they're pretty good. They're not my target audience. I don't particularly enjoy FIFA, that type of thing. I'm not a big fan of EA. I don't enjoy the way that they push out paid updates rather than normal updates. So if there's bugs wrong with the game, you actually physically have to pay for them. They're not the only company that does that. I do like some of them because the bugs fixes they do is all in one bundle and it's pretty cheap. EA, not so much. So that's why I'm not a fan of EA. But if you're a fan of EA, the EA conference was pretty good. Not gonna lie. In terms of next one, which was still Sunday, by the way. I can't remember. It was Bethesda in the afternoon. There was one before that, Xbox. Was it Xbox? No, Xbox was Monday. I can't remember. That's how much of an impression it made. Then there was Bethesda in the afternoon. Awesome. No, Bethesda was the only. It wasn't anything in between. It was Bethesda and EA first, and then Bethesda afterwards. Bethesda was brilliant. Blew my mind away. Not in terms of the games that they offer. That was something else. But in terms of the way they presented it, brilliant. 100%. Brilliant conference. Definitely worth a watch. I do like the Skyrim Online updates as well. I don't play it, but that has really got me into it. And Dishonored 2, gonna get into that. Next day was Xbox in the morning. Really good presentation. Not as good as Bethesda, in my opinion. Some people are saying it's better, but that's probably because they enjoy Xbox more than Bethesda. But it's up to the person rather than anything else. Then it was Ubisoft. That was something else. That was just there's Bethesda good, and then there's Ubisoft. They just did something else. They took their they took the idea of a press conference on a piece of paper, screwed it up, and just threw it as far as they could. They were so far away from it. That's what made them good. They are so good at presenting them because they're so memorable. They started off with dance song and everything. Brilliant. Really worth a watch. Go watch it. And then it was PS in the PlayStation in the afternoon, I think. These are the ones which I remember. I can't. Bearing in mind, E3 is literally from about 10 o'clock my time in the afternoon, in the evening, till 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm just there for the games. I'm not really there to remember them because my brain is not working. Anyway, PlayStation, yeah, they're more formal. They're not really. The showy off is their games, not really the way they're presenting it. So I do want a PlayStation now, by the way. Get me one for my birthday. What was it that I really wanted on PlayStation? Crash Bandicoot is going to get a reboot and other things. But I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. God of War. I want God of War 2. That was brilliant. A brilliant presentation for that. Anyway, that's all I can remember from the last few days of E3. Apart from one thing which I really, really want to talk about. Civ 6 is confirmed. It's been confirmed for a while, and it's, in terms of me, biggest game of the year. I'm going to get that. I am going to love it, although I'm probably not going to pre-order it. I'm yet to really see what they're pushing into the pre-order, because it looks to at the moment it's just an expensive game, as in the pre-order is just the extra for the pre-order is just to get it a few days early, which I'm perfectly happy to wait the next few days. There's not really much I can do in a few days in terms of Civilization. Come on. It takes so long to play a game, especially as I love playing Marathon. Half because I am a warlord, and so I am that kind of person who really wants to be top march, and even top march when I go from one side of the map to the other side of the map and still be incredibly relevant. And if it was quick, go from one side of the map to the other side, completely outdated, different game. Anything else was... Nintendo was in the morning yesterday, releasing Zelda and Pokemon Sun and Moon gameplay. That was good. I cannot wait for Sun and Moon. I wasn't really into it before, but then after their press conference, I can't wait for it. I'm not a big Zelda fan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really not. It's not that I'm not looking forward to it, as in I don't want it out, but I'm not looking forward to it, as in it's not something I'm gonna be looking to, because I'm not a big Zelda fan. Zelda's a good game, just not for me. I'm not that kind of person. I like Pokemon. I love Pokemon. Yeah, so that's what's been happening over the weekend. I'll get this uploaded as soon as possible because it's already late. It's now Wednesday, so whoops. But definitely planned. It's not like I had forgotten at all. No, genuinely was planned. Good luck to Russia in the Euro because I plan to be different than every other UK person, English person. We drew on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday, I think. Never mind. But yeah, that's who I'm rooting for. No other reason, just to mess things up a bit. So that's me done. See you later.